The vision of our youth is constantly future-oriented. Seoul Theological University, a place of nurturing for honest power leaders who are upright, spiritual, and constant in their efforts to achieve excellence. The accomplished men and women of Seoul Theological University are now embarking towards the challenges of a dynamic and new millennium. Seoul Theological University, a Christian university with a century of tradition in nurturing leaders for society and the church. Young Christian students at Seoul Theological University find guidance under the educational ideals of truth and holiness, and are reborn as holy, professional, creative, and service-oriented persons, and nurtured to be young power leaders who will light up the world for the next millennium. Seoul Theological University's 100 years of history began during the Japanese occupation with the establishment of the Bible Institute in Seoul in 1911. In 1940, renamed to Kyongsung Theological College. In 1964, Seoul Theological Seminary established an educational foundation. In 1974, moved to its new campus in Bucheon, Gyeonggi Province. In 1992, renamed Seoul Theological University, taking on its current attributes as the proud representative theological university of the Republic of Korea. The vision of Seoul Theological University is the realization of an advanced education that inspires love for God and neighbors and motivates the citizens of our nation. In commemoration of its upcoming centennial anniversary in 2011, Seoul Theological University has formulated a long-term developmental plan, Viva Centennial 2011, which is expected to elevate the university into a world-renowned private Christian university of the 21st century. Central to the university's purpose of nurturing students to the educational ideals of truth and holiness is the Department of Theology, a basic course for ministers of the Korea Evangelical Holiness Church. Students of the department can experience various liberal arts and theological courses, as well as practical training in ministry. The goal of the Department of Christian Education is to cultivate creative leaders and teachers of Christian education for middle schools and churches of Korea. The Department of Social Welfare was established to educate and develop professional social workers endowed with practical knowledge of their field and who can effectively deal with various social problems. The purpose of the Department of Mission English is to train missionaries who are both skilled in English and professionally trained in theology, as well as educating students as capable workers for the global workplace. The goal of the Department of Childhood Education is to educate professional child care workers who combine Christian commitment, a serving spirit, and a balanced personality. The Department of Church Music is quickly becoming renowned among various music departments for its systematic and practical-oriented education that strives to cultivate specialists and leaders in the field of church music. The department offers its students a variety of majors such as vocal music, organ, piano, or musical composition. The goal of the Department of Early Childhood Education is to develop future scholars and teachers in the areas related to early childhood care and education through faith-based study and practical training. The Department of Chinese Language aspires to educate accomplished students who are fluent in Chinese and ready to take on an active role in various international affairs. The Graduate School is a prestigious Christian institution that produces professionals with excellent academic and practical credentials in 6 distinct fields of study. The graduate schools of theology, counseling, church music, social welfare, Christian education, and childhood education. The Center for Lifelong Education at Seoul Theological University was established to serve the public by broadening lifelong educational opportunities of its surrounding community using the university's many resources. The dormitory provides housing convenience for students who are unable to commute, as well as promoting an environment of devotion and spiritual lifestyle. The dormitory's English floor, managed by an English native speaker, is particularly popular among students who are interested in improving their English. Seoul Theological University offers a variety of scholarships to its outstanding and needy students. The university boasts a high employment rate of almost 70% for all its graduates. The Library of Seoul Theological University provides not only convenience, but effective service and support for the education, research, and general reading of its community. The ample reading rooms, open stacks, and music library make it a popular destination for students. The university's Social Service Center plays an important role of connecting the university with the local community. Within the community of Seoul Theological University are wholesome youths who love others as much as themselves. These youths know when to enjoy themselves and how to be tolerant of others who may be different. They also have the wisdom to recognize what their calling is in life and prepare themselves for it in humility. Written within their hearts is God's message to go and be the light and salt of the world. Notwithstanding the outstanding 100 years of history, there is no future for those who remain complacent. A university that is constantly preparing for the coming challenges of the next century. A university that is, by the grace of truth and holiness, ready to lead you into the next millennium. A university that cultivates honest power leaders who will transform the world. Seoul Theological University.